Hey guys, Eric and Chris here, and we're going to be breaking down for you G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. So in this live-action adaptation of the popular toy, cartoon, and comic book series, audiences are basically given an origin story. We see the development of International Peacekeeping Force G.I. Joe and the soon-to-be terrorist organization known as Cobra. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about the characters and the performances. That's what fans are going to want to know the most about.
Yeah, any hardcore fan of Joe is going to find that all the characters that they want to see in a Joe movie are in this movie. You get Heavy Duty, you get Snake Eyes, you get Storm Shadow, you get Destro, you get everybody that you really want. And the thing that the movie, I think, does surprisingly well is it gives them backstories, and it gives them some subplots that really allow you to sort of connect with them in a way that I think other movies have not been able to deliver on this summer.
Right.
And I think absolutely the one character that stands out is Snake Eyes and his conflict with Storm Shadow. If you do not have the ultimate sort of stand up and applaud geek moment when those two come together, you're missing out.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. I'm also going to say that another standout performance in the film was Sienna Miller's portrayal of the Baroness. She's really front and center in the film, especially her relationship with Duke and how it plays out. But she's just portrayed as this really badass villainess, and she does a great job at it. On the flip side, Rachel Nichols' performance as Scarlet, it's a little disappointing. She's not quite as badass as she's made out to be in the animated series, and I think fans are going to be a little bummed by that. But all of this said, what about the overall tone of the film? Because this is, after all, a cartoon that's brought to life.
Stephen Sommers as a director, I think, does what he was able to do with The Mummy really well, which is to capture that sort of B-movie feel without sort of pandering to an audience. You don't have to be 8 years old to enjoy this movie, but it is absolutely sort of an adult interpretation of something that we enjoyed when we were 8 years old. There is sort of a lot to applaud here, and I think Sommers really keeps the action moving. It's constant. There's not too many places where the movie's sort of quiet, and he keeps the cinematography colorful and fresh without ever feeling sort of overly stylized.
Right. Yeah, I mean, a lot like the Roger Moore era Bond films. If you can buy into an assault on a villain's moon base, you're gonna be fine with this film. So let's get right to the nitty gritty. Give us your star rating and your final thoughts.
Yeah, we're gonna give it 3.5 stars out of 5, which, believe me, surprises us as much as it might surprise some raters. This movie really succeeds at doing what sort of Transformers 2 fell short at, which was to make a great, quick, concise action movie with characters that, while they're not Dark Knight level characters, you can relate to and you care about. It is a fun popcorn flick for the summer, and I think fans are really going to dig it.
I'm going to piggyback off of your Transformers comment, and I'm just going to outright say that G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra is better than Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Absolutely.
So there you have it, and now you know. But if you want to know more about G.I. Joe, be sure to check out movies.ign.com.